If only life were as convenient as this movie. What is up, YouTube? My name is Tyler Barrett. This is Cinematic Success, but you knew that already. Okay, now today I'll be reviewing the movie The Seventh Son, directed by Sergei Bodarov, starring Jeff Bridges and Ben Barnes. Let's start with the plot. So there's this evil witch who escapes a prison that she's been in for an unknown amount of time, because an important plot detail, we probably shouldn't know how long she's been in there, right? And after she escapes, she has a week before she comes to ultimate power and destroys the world. So, this Jeff Bridges, who plays Master Gregory, he's a witch hunter, and he must hunt her and kill her in the week before she destroys the world. He happens to get an apprentice to do this, so that's our plot. Now, that being said, it's an enjoyable plot, even though it is super, super simple. And, I mean, simple plots are good sometimes because you don't have to think too much. But it's also good to think, so that's our plot. On to characters already. Jeff Bridges plays Master Gregory, as I said before. Now, Master Gregory is awesome for a few different reasons. Master Gregory is just such a badass when he fights. He is a badass. I mean, he's over 100 years old, and he just destroys this new knight with all these weapons, and Master Gregory's just got a beer can, he's just like, boom, boom, boom. Not a can, but a goblet, a cup, whatever you want to call it. And it was just so enjoyable to watch. And then, on another level, he's a dick. I mean, he treats his apprentices, both of the ones we see in the movies, with just such disrespect. Like, the first one's like a pack mule, even though they have, like, this big wagon. It's so funny. But he also cares about them in a way. I assume character development in this movie is really bad. I'll talk about that in a second, though. On to Ben Barnes. Ben Barnes portrays Tom Ward. Now, Tom Ward, the first scene you see him in, he's on a farm feeding his pigs for his family, and he tells his little sister, I'm going to get out of here one day. I'm not going to stay here. About half an hour later, in their world, not mine, but in their world, movie time, Jeff Bridges, Gregory, he comes and he literally buys Tom Ward to be his apprentice. And the mother literally does not do anything to keep her kid. She's just like, there you go. I'll even give him this. Motherly love, kids. So, oh my god. But yeah, so they try to give character development to Tom Ward. They fail. The character development in this movie is horrible. You see Gregory from beginning to end. You do not care about him even in the end. You're like, does he die? Does he live? Oh wait, I don't care. So that's that, but so that's the two main characters out of like 5 main characters. The other 3 are all the female witches. They're not worth mentioning solo, but the one thing I do want to say is, from other reviewers, I hear that the women in these the movies this year are really weak, like in 50 Shades of Grey and in Jupiter Ascending. Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckman complain about how the women are really weak characters. In this movie, they are strong women. They are on their own, they are fighting, and they are doing a really good job at it. They are girl power. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out because I think that's cool. Assuming the women are weak in these other movies. I haven't seen these other movies, so assuming the women are weak, it's good to see that strong women still exist in movies. So, there's the characters. The special effects are fantastic in this movie. I mean, everything just looks so real. Some of the best effects I've seen in a long time, actually. I mean, what do I know about special effects? I mean, you've seen my videos. My special effects really aren't all that great, but I try. So that's really all there is to say about the movie itself. As to what would I rate it? It's, as I said, it's super convenient. I mean, literally whenever it needs something to happen, it happens. When they need somebody to die, they're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and there literally is no logical reason that they're there. They're just there, and they die. And things like this happen a lot in this movie. People learn to fight on the spot like that. I mean, That's a big problem with this movie. And as I said, character development sucks. And there's not a lot to this movie. It's a simple movie, so I would say I'd give it a bronze medal. It's definitely worth your time to see at a matinee price. It's definitely nothing to buy on Blu-ray or go see late at night for like $10. I mean, it's not like that. You're probably only going to need to see it once, maybe twice, but it is a good movie, and I do recommend you see it at least once, so this is my first video of the rating system, so now you know what it's like to get a bronze medal. So yeah, that's all I have really today for you guys. If you want to see my spoiler talk up here, that'll be fun. I'm going to talk all about how convenient this movie is. And, yeah, my name's been Tyler Barrett. This is Cinematic Success, and